You know that letter that shows up in the mail, 0% APR for 15 months, transfer your balance today. It looks like a gift, like the credit card company finally decided to cut you a break. Here's the thing, they didn't. They ran the numbers on exactly how this plays out for most people, and the math still works out in their favor. Rachel had $8,000 on a card at 24% interest. She got one of those offers, 0% for 15 months, and transferred the whole balance. Felt like she'd found a cheat code. No interest, more room to breathe, finally some momentum. For a few months, it worked great. Then the holidays hit. Then a plumbing repair. Small things here and there on the old card, the one that was now sitting at zero, looking so clean and available. 15 months later, the promo ended. She still owed $3,200 on the transfer card, and somehow she'd also put $2,400 back on the old one. She didn't do anything reckless. She just did what the offer was quietly designed to let happen. Let's be clear about what a balance transfer is. You move debt from one card to another card offering a temporary 0% rate. That's it. Not new money. It's not debt reduction. It's debt in a different outfit. For the right person in the right situation, it can genuinely save real money, but it's built around a bet. The bank is betting you won't pay it off in time. And the data says the bet usually wins. Trap one, the transfer fee. Most cards charge 3 to 5% of whatever you move, charged immediately. Move $8,000. That's $240 to $400 gone on day one. That's not 0%. That's a fee wearing a 0% costume. Trap two, the clock. Card companies have the data. They know most people carrying a transferred balance don't clear it before the promo ends. When that window closes, the rate doesn't creep up. It jumps, often straight to 25 or 29%, sometimes on whatever's left. Trap three, new purchases usually aren't covered. The 0% almost always applies only to what you transferred. Buy groceries or gas on that same card, interest starts on that same month, even while your transferred balance sits at zero. Trap four. And this is what happened to Rachel. The old card doesn't disappear. It sits there at zero, looking harmless, looking like a fresh start. And a card at zero doesn't feel like debt. It feels like available money. That's exactly the moment most people aren't watching for. Trap five. Some cards, especially certain stores or retail financing offers, use something called deferred interest. That means even if a dollar's left when the promo ends, they can charge your interest back to day one. The entire original amount, not just what's left. Always read the fine print on that one specifically because it's a meaningful worse version of the same trap. Now, I want to be fair because a balance transfer isn't a scam. If you've got a strong credit, a real payoff plan for the exact number of months in the offer, and the discipline to leave that old card alone, completely alone, it can save you real money and interest. That person exists. We just have a name for them around here. We call them a unicorn because the combination is rare, but that's a pretty narrow window. And if you're already stretched thin, moving debt to a countdown clock isn't a plan. It's a pause button. Rachel's story didn't end up at $5,600 across two cards. She sat down, looked at the actual numbers instead of the monthly payment, and made a real plan instead of chasing another 0% offer. Today, she's not managing two balances and a countdown clock. She's just paying down one number on purpose. That's the difference. If you're staring down a balance transfer offer right now, or you're already on one and watching the clock, that's exactly the kind of thing worth running past someone before the promo runs out on you. No pressure, just an honest look at your numbers, the links below. And if this helped you see one of those offers a little differently, send it to someone who just got the envelope in the mail. Freedom starts here. We'll see you on the next one.